The SVT-38, later the SVT-40, officially known as the Samozarnaya Vintovka Tokareva Obrazets 1940 Goda, which translates to the Tokarev self-loading rifle model of 1940, is a 2-star RF that's available from normal construction or from stage drops from 3-3 onwards. This will cover both histories of the SVT-38 and its later iteration, the SVT-40. The Soviet Union requested the development of a semi-auto rifle to replace the aging Mosin-Nagant in the early 1930s, using the Mexican Mondragon rifle as inspiration. Designing the rifle was left to Sergei Simonov and Fyodor Tokarev, with Simonov having experience developing the Fedorov Avtomat. Simonov created a prototype for the AVS-36 in 1931, which was used in the Winter War but removed in 1941 for design flaws. In 1938, Tokarev's rifle was produced under the designation SVT-38, with hopes that it would become the new rifle of the Red Army, with over 2 million rifles being planned for production by 1942. It saw its debut in combat during the Winter War, with many design flaws being found during the war. Gas port fouling, the magazine falling out during use, and only being made effective and accurate out to 600 meters spelled the termination of the SVT-38 in 1940, with only 150,000 being made. With its removal, the improved SVT-40 entered service and production. It was a refined, lighter rifle with a folding mag release, one-piece handguard, simplified manufacturing, and the cleaning rod moved to under the barrel. Rather than replacing the Mosin-Nagant, the SVT-40 was issued to NCOs and elite troops such as naval infantry. The SVT-40s often suffered from shot dispersion, flimsy construction, difficult maintenance, the stock cracking from recoil, and poor seating into the stocks, proving the SVT-40 to be a poor rifle for both general infantry use and sniping. The SVT-38 is a gas-operated, short-stroke piston, tilting bolt semi-automatic rifle, which fires the 7.62 by 54mm R from a 10-round detachable box magazine, out to a range of 500 without a scope and 1,000 meters with a scope. In her character art, drawn by Sola7764, SVT-38 wears what is considered a Soviet winter sniping uniform. She wears a black fur-trimmed coat underneath a white vest, a white fur-trimmed cloak, white skirt, white leggings, white gloves, leather boots, sunglasses, which would help with snow blinding, and a strap on her right thigh which carries individual rounds. She holds her rifle, which is notably an SVT-40, as the SVT-38 has more wood at the front of the rifle, while the 40 has more metal, with both hands. A shoulder sling hangs beneath the rifle, a scope on the top, indicating it is a sniper variant, and looks to be in a left-handed config. She also has her finger off the trigger, practicing good trigger discipline. In her voice lines voiced by Ide Kaori, SVT-38 doesn't like to lose or waste time.
Mosin-Nagant, 私に任せてくれ。こんなところで負けるわけにはいかない。編成拡大か？それなら奴らに負けないだろう。必ず勝ってみせる。そろそろ出発だ。遅れるなよ。突然何を言うんだ指揮官。これも勝利だって言うのか？それとも。いや、もういい。たまには楽しむのもいいだろう。とにかく、こういった時間は貴重だからな。私の辞書に敗北の文字はない。
Like some RFs, SVT's main role is dealing a large amount of damage to a single target. Her tile only affects NHG, reducing their skill cooldown by 10%, and is best positioned on tiles 1, 4, and 7. At level 10, her skill, Aimed Shot, has SVT begin charging after her skill cooldowns ends, getting 1 charge per second up to a max of 5. When Aimed Shot is used, she aims for 1 second, then deals 2.4 to 5 times damage based on the number of stacks, with all stacks being consumed on use. Lowest amount of damage without equips is about 264, highest is 550. Assuming she can get a crit with the skill, and that she has no equips, it would be 396 to 825. It has an ICD of 5 seconds and an NCD of 11 seconds. When fully linked at level 100 and maxed out, SVT has 84 HP per link for a total of 420, consumes 55 ammo and 90 rations, deals 110 damage, has 34 evasion, 59 accuracy, 34 rate of fire, 7 move speed, a 40% crit rate, and deals 150% damage on crit. SVT is able to equip telescopic sights, hollow sights, red dot sights, suppressors, AP ammo, microchips, rangefinders, and capes. The recommended equipment for SVT is her special equipment, the 57-B-323S ammo, a 5-star scope, and a 5-star cape, or rangefinder if you want to proc her skill faster. This gives her plus 10 damage, plus 48% crit rate, plus 25% crit damage, and plus 180 armor pen. This brings her stats to 120 damage, 88% crit rate, 175 crit damage, and 195 armor pen. Her skill would now do 288 to 600 without crits, and 504 to 1050 with crits. Do I really have to spell it out? SVT-38, like any 2-star, is bad. Sure, she's somewhat usable in early game, but let's be honest, as soon as you get Springfield for that stage clear reward, you're dropping SVT for her. Poor stats, poor tiles, and a poor skill that's really only useful for bosses or some powerful enemies in the back row. She can't even get her own gun right instead of using a later iteration of it. Also, what is it with so many T-dolls having left-handed guns? Anyways, she's bad and only good for enhancing better T-dolls or getting scrapped. Don't raise her. Don't even look at her. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates. I also stream and are currently streaming Okami if Capcom stops copyright striking me. And please check out my other Arknights and Azure Lane videos as well.